Today I fucked up by yelling "I'm bisexual you ignorant idiot" at church. This around 5 minutes ago. I feel so nervous right now. Sorry for the weird format, I'm writing this in mobile. So I, 17F, am bisexual as said in the title. My family is very religious and most of them are homophobic. Today, we had to go to church. Now, for some background information here, I'm considered the perfect Christian girl and it fucking sucks. I have to pretend to be someone I'm not just to satisfy many of these people. Today I was in a really bad mood, and when my family and I went to church, they started talking about LGBTQ people. Nothing out of the ordinary. I don't know what came over me, but I started to defend them. Definitely didn't look suspicious. When I was in the middle of an argument with an adult, this kid says "You sound so gay right now defending those abominations." I snapped and said "I'm bisexual you ignorant idiot." Best way to come out. Anyway, the realization didn't hit me until 5 seconds after. Currently I'm in a bathroom typing this. Too long didn't read. I went to church, defended LGBTQ people and came out of the closet in the worst way possible. Edit. First of all, thank you guys for the support. As for the people at church, we had a little talk. They said that this news are not very pleasant in the slightest, but I convinced them to think about giving LGBTQ people a chance. Some apologized to me, but others looked at me differently. My mother said she actually supports me. Again, thank you guys for the support, but I think I have to take a break from everything. Thanks. A bisexual mess. Edit 2. After some thinking, I came to the conclusion that I have to say that you guys are awesome too. Some of you guys are probably going through some tough times too, and I just wanted to say that many people will support you no matter what. It also astonished me that you guys came over and supported a stranger that you will probably never meet, and for that, you guys are strong and brave. Thank you. How you doing, Op? I can imagine the shock you're feeling is very real, but it was also very badass and brave, and I'm proud of you for being true to you and defending LGBTQ+ in what sounds like an intensely hostile environment. I hope your family will support you, and whether that's immediately or far down the road, please try to remember you have every right to be true to yourself, to be proud of every part of you, and to find and surround yourself with others who will support, stand up for, and be proud of you too. You were very brave tonight. Keep your chin up. I'm actually doing better than I thought I would, just a mild anxiety attack, and a few family members support me. Anyway, this helped, so thank you. Smile. I don't know what came over me. Bro, that was the Holy Spirit. This bad Christians who decide to align with smaller details rather than bigger messages of the Bible infuriate me. I can't understand how they believe they're good Christians. Some people come out of the closet, others kick the fucking door down. Maybe it was more like a wardrobe. Coming out, this winter, the lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Good for you, Op. I am bisexual and grew up as a pastor's kid, where I was upheld as the shining example of who to be. I was living two lives because I wasn't being authentic to myself. Only this year, at 36, did I have the courage to tell my family that A, I hated growing up in church, and B, I'm bi. It has caused me so much pain and heartache by not being true to myself. So I hope that after the initial shock, you take this as an opportunity to live your authentic life and be unapologetic about it. XO. Today I fucked up by wearing an ill-fitting bra to a hookup. The wonderful, wonderful guy, 27M, that I've, 27F, been seeing for the past few months invited me to come over to his place last weekend. Let's call him Gardening Club Guy. So I spend the day before plucking, prepping and getting the perfect outfit together for my night with GCG. I ultimately choose a nice little push-up bra that matched my undies and made the titties look very nice. I don't normally wear bras like that, but it seemed like the occasion to. What started as a great night together, turned into a great morning together, which turned into a great afternoon and evening together. I eventually returned to my place and start reminiscing of the stellar sex that was had, and decide to shoot GCG a message about how last night I thoroughly enjoyed whatever he did with his tongue that made it feel like there was a tiny tornado rampaging my clit. I firmly believe if your partner does something you like / that gets you off and you want them to do it again, tell them. GCG thanks me and then says, so last night when I was feeling your breast, and here I am, getting in the mood to do some reminiscing when all of a sudden GCG drop kicks my life with I felt a firm lump on your left breast. I didn't want to not say anything, so now I've gone from horny to horrified in 2 seconds flat. I had just gotten a breast exam a few months ago, so it seemed downright impossible. At this point, I'm grabbing my breasts like a mad woman trying to feel for any weird lumps, when the deceivingly nice little push-up bra thrown over the chair catches my gaze. The realization sets in and I start spontaneously crying. GCG got a firm hold of the spillage / overflow of boob that didn't quite make it into the bra. He grabbed the fat, then proceeded to inform me of his findings. Thanked him and let him know about my previous cleared breast exam, but welcomed him to come by to feel me up and really show me what he meant, you know, just to be sure. He was happy to hear I had one done so recently and said he'd be more than happy to show me. Basically, I've found a super sweet guy who I get along with wonderfully, and clearly doesn't want me to die anytime soon. I'm extremely thankful. Too long didn't read. Hookup thought he found a lump in my breast that turned out to just be a fat roll due to an ill-fitting bra. Edit, I got a breast exam at my local Planned Parenthood yesterday just to be sure. No cancer here, just fat. Edit, I'm sorry I forgot to tag NSFW. My bad, I really should have seen that one coming. For those asking about Planned Parenthood, the facility in my area is called a Family Planning Center. They offer yearly exams, information about birth control, STD testing, etc. I believe they work with Planned Parenthood. And to clarify the fuckupery on my part, lol, I could have avoided a really awkward conversation if I had just worn proper fitting clothing. I found a lump in my girlfriend's breast once. It was cancer. She's my wife now and cancer free. It's still considered a hookup even though you've been seeing him for months. Hookup can mean so many different things now, it's confusing, lol. This is so funny and so wholesome. GCG cares. He gave her an amazing orgasm and a health checkup for free. To most people, having safe sex means using a condoms. To real champs it means screening your partner for cancer, breast, testicles, prostate, and colorectal. One good fuck finds them all. Sounds like a keeper. Today I fucked up by giving my boyfriend a DNA test for his birthday. Edit, the DNA test was a 23andMe health and ancestry kit. So this happened back in August, but he finally got the results back a few weeks ago. But brace yourselves, this is some soap opera shit. Turns out he has a half-sister and aunt he never knew about. Both the aunt and sister are on his dad's side of the family, so he spoke to his dad. His dad didn't know the aunt, although she shared the same last name as his family, and his dad never knew he had a daughter, but the timeline of events checked out. Next, my boyfriend went to Facebook and searched the hell out of his half-sister. She looks exactly like his dad. Needless to say, his dad was shocked. They were trying to figure out how to tell the rest of the family. My boyfriend didn't want to message her first because she may not know she was adopted, or if she didn't know who her real dad was. This week, his half-sister finally messaged my boyfriend. She asked if he was adopted. He proceeded to tell her he thought she was adopted because she looks exactly like his dad. Then she said he looks exactly like her dad! Exclamation mark. Needless to say, everyone was confused. They sent pictures of their fathers and my boyfriend did indeed look like her dad. But there's still the question of, who is the aunt? And do the half-sister and aunt know each other? Yes they do. The half-sister said the aunt is her aunt. Yet, My boyfriend and aunt share the same last name? So now my boyfriend is asking his mom if there is any way he has a different dad. She is adamant that he does not. Until my boyfriend sends the picture of his half-sister's dad and his mom absolutely recognized the man. Turns out, my boyfriend's dad and mom were on a break and his mom hooked up with this man. His mom and dad got back together almost immediately after my boyfriend was conceived, so they assumed my boyfriend was the product of their relationship and not her fling. They were wrong. Turns out, my boyfriend is the product of his mom's fling and has a dad he never knew about. He also has 4 new half-siblings, 1 aunt, 1 uncle, 5 cousins, grandparents, and 2 nephews, all who he never knew about. And get this, one of his new siblings was born the same year as him and has the same name! As for the aunt who shares the same last name as my boyfriend, we're not sure if it's coincidence or if she's somehow related to his adopted dad's side of the family. It's only been a few days but everyone is taking the news surprisingly well. My boyfriend's adopted dad is such a saint and is encouraging my boyfriend to get to know his bio dad and family. My boyfriend has since been communicating with his bio dad and 2 half-siblings and it's going great. They seem like such a kind, loving, and welcoming family. Although this was such a shock for everyone, it's turning out to be the best case scenario for such a strange situation. So yeah, I essentially gave my boyfriend a whole new family for his birthday. You're welcome, boo. Too long didn't read. I got my boyfriend a DNA test and it resulted in him finding out the dad who raised him isn't his biological dad and he has a whole new family. Edit, since so many people are asking why the half-sister looks like the dad who raised my boyfriend, I thought I would provide some answers to the best of my ability. Though we're not sure why his half-sister looks like the dad who raised him. We think it's just coincidence or it could be possible the half-sister and dad who raised Boyf are somehow related way up in the family tree. We just don't know because Boyf isn't related to the dad who raised him, so connections wouldn't show. Edit. I also noticed people taking offense to me calling my boyfriend's dad the adopted dad. I mean, no offense, I just couldn't find a way to differentiate the bio dad and dad who raised Boyf without being so wordy. Boyfriend is fine with me calling the dad who raised him adopted dad. Hence why adopted is in quotations. Edit. Boyfriend might post a comment with the 23andMe connections or some text exchanges between him and his bio dad with all identifying context blurred. But I told him it's fully up to him if he is ready because this is such a sensitive topic for him. So I make no promises, but it is a possibility. Last edit. People are wondering why this is a fuck up. It's a fuck up because I changed the course of many lives by giving my boyfriend this DNA test. We are not sure of all the possible issues or outcomes because we only found out about it Sunday, only 5 days ago. The story is still being written. Thank you for all the awards. Much love. And to everyone saying negative things about my boyfriend's mom, eat a bag of dicks butt munchers. His adoptive dad is better man than I am. I'd be a devastated mess. I say the same thing. He really is a great person and dad smile. 4 new half-siblings, 1 aunt, 1 uncle, 5 cousins, grandparents, and 2 nephews. What a ripoff. That's only 13 and me, where are the other 10? Spoiler, he found out he was his own grandpa. Throws up hands. I am going to need a diagram. I've seen enough of these today. I fucked ups to know to never give anyone in my family a DNA test kit.